Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn and Steffy learning further about Luna's death than they ever wanted to know. A shamefaced Miss Dillon formally confessed to Electra Chapeau she was the bone who ran down Luna, causing her bloody death. Electra isn't broken up about it because it's not like Luna was family or anything. She was Electra's worst mortal adversary. Still, Electra does feel bad for her friend and realizes that concession is good for the soul. Why she brings her by Steffy and Finn house. Dillon tells Steffy and Finn that she killed Finn's son, shocking them both. Neither one of them was broken up over Luna's death. Moreover, they knew who and what Luna was, so Steffy might want to give Dillon an order for a job well done. We aren't relatively sure what the point was in having Dillon kill Luna, so hopefully, there's a twist then that nothing sees coming. Katie is determined to handle the public relations fallout from the Luna mess, despite how tête-à-tête involved she's with the entire situation. Still, seeing how Brooke is fine with a new PR establishment handling it all irks Katie. She knows she can do her job right and has no idea why people are trying to convert her. This causes Katie to start redefining many effects in life. She's formally making a change by reuniting with Bill and moving back into the Spencer manse. No, a marriage isn't relatively on the horizon yet, but perhaps a professional change is. Katie has been stagnant at Forrester Creations for far too long, and now it doesn't indeed look like anyone has faith in her presently. Katie eventually ends up working for Spencer Publications, eventually making all of Bill's dreams come true. Dillon might be on the verge of an internal breakdown due to the recent accident involving Luna. Dillon could come a new trouble to Electra and Will. Dillon has formerly endured further trauma than most people witness in a continuance, especially after discovering that Miss Sunshine was actually the dangerously changeable Luna. Dillon believed Luna was just an inoffensive expert in origami, but she snappily learned how dangerous Luna could be. The fear for her own life came each too real when Luna left her bound and gagged behind unrestricted doors at the sand house. This terrible experience is commodity that Dillon will carry with her ever, and it has left her in a veritably vulnerable internal state. The rearmost developments girding Luna, it seems that Dillon might be pushed to her breaking point. Dillon made a shocking concession about the woeful incident involving Luna. She revealed that she had accidentally run her over, leading to her early death on the very night she managed to escape from captivity. The authorities are apprehensive of Dillon's part in this unfortunate event and have easily classified it as an accident. Dillon comforted Electra that it was indeed unintentional, emphasizing that he'd no way designedly harm anyone. There's a tantalizing possibility that a twist is on the horizon if it turns out Dillon wasn't being veracious about her intentions. The conspiracy if it's latterly uncovered that Dillon had the occasion to fate Luna and chose to run her down designedly. It's entirely presumptive that Dillon was sincere in her claims and truly didn't intend to abolish Luna from actuality. Luna bounded into the path of Dillon's vehicle with intimidating speed, making it delicate to hold Dillon responsible if she authentically demanded the time to reply or shirk her. Dillon is deeply affected by the events that occurred, raising the question of where this plot is headed. Given Dillon's decreasingly unstable internal condition, could she be the coming character to Helical's tool of control? Electra was the one Dillon reached out to. It's particularly noteworthy that Dillon reached out to Electra for backing in managing with the fate of this incident. Electra regards Dillon as a friend and authentically wishes to support her, yet her compassion might inadvertently pave the way for unlooked-for complications. Dillon develops some preoccupation with either Electra or Will. It's possible that Dillon is on the point of an internal breakdown, which could unleash a surge of chaos directed at both Will and Electra from an entirely new perspective. It's apparent that Dillon is floundering to manage in the fate of the accident, so we will keep you informed with any concerning updates that may arise. Katie will continue to struggle with being replaced at Forrester Creations. The Forrester gang insists it's just temporary, but will Katie take her bents to Bill Spencer's company where she's appreciated? Bill wants his woman to come back to their family business. Will she bring their son with her? It's no secret Bill is bothered by the fact his son is working at Forrester Creations and not at Spencer Publications. Rather than following in his father's steps, Will is following in Bill's rival Ridge's steps. Firstly, Will took the position as a temporary externship and could watch lower about fashion, but also he fell in love with Electra and is like a member of the Forrester family. It'll be a tough sell getting him to leave Forrester Creations, but if his mama leaves also the odds could change. Bill will use the Forresters' mistake to his advantage. However, she'll be treated like a queen at her husband's company, if Katie is feeling ungrateful at FC. Since Carter hired a PR platoon behind her back, it would take important persuading to get her back to Spencer Publications. Bill is no fool. He knows that if he gets Katie back to Spencer Publications, also he could get Will Spencer Jr. to come over to the family business soon. Because Bill is stealing all of Ridge's workers and hiring them. A lot of us did and indeed fate Dylan from former Bold and Beautiful occurrences, or flashback that she was Hayes' art school teacher. But, she'll continue to be the talk of the city when the Day Show returns from its vacation hiatus. Miss Dylan firstly appeared as an intern at Forrester Creations and a member of Electra Cortege. Also she was hired to be Hayes' fake art school teacher at the Sand House when Liam was fighting his imaginary excrescence. Now, Dylan is back in the blend and confessed she's the riddle motorist that hit and killed Luna. Sydney Bullock has appeared in Stranger Effects, Trust and Love, Find Her, Goosebumps, and many other pictures and series. But, her part as Dylan is her biggest part yet. Dylan could end up playing a huge part in forthcoming stories Compass Luna, and she's slated to appear in several further occurrences. Dylan will continue her reason stint, and making amends with Luna's family after the auto accident on that cataclysmal night. Bill and Katie are one of super couples. The bad boy mogul and the sweet Logan family are contraries but make a perfect match. Like numerous couples, the Lovebirds endured their share of drama, the rearmost of which involves their son Will. Will's going through a delicate time thanks to Luna and her gestation. But Bill and Katie are there to support him. Bill and Katie putting on a strong front has not only helped Will, but also themselves. Sparks reignited for the spouses, and Katie agreed to give Bill another chance. While Beatty's reunion is a gladdening moment, their happiness might soon be shattered. Bill has a history of cheating on Katie, substantially with her family. Bill and Brooke's on-again, off-again affair began in 2012 and redounded in a gestation. Sorely, Brooke misfired and tried to keep the affair and gestation a secret. But the verity was ultimately exposed, leaving Katie devastated. Bill's affair with her family, Katie reunited with him. Still, deep down she couldn't shake the fear that Bill and Brooke would betray her again. When Bill and Brooke were caught on camera kissing, a fed-up Katie eventually disassociated her hubby. But with Brooke back with Ridge, Katie shouldn't have to worry about her family and Bill. Or does she? Brooke has always been Bill's biggest supporter, important to the chagrin of Ridge. Lately, Brooke and Ridge have been at odds over Bill. Ridge isn't holding back from condemning Bill for the Luna situation, but Brooke was quick to come to Bill's defense. She explained that Bill knows he meddled up and is trying to make up for his miscalculations. Brooke defending Bill clearly raised eyebrows and has suckers wondering if another Brill affair is in the workshop. Brooke just reunited with Ridge, odds are they're due for another bifurcation. With Brooke agonized and lonely, she could find herself back in Bill's arms. And given Brill's history, suckers suspect another round of Brooke and Bill is on the way, which could mean further heartbreak for Katie.